How y'all doing? I hope everybody is feeling good and great and all that shit. You see a bitch's back. They had me on suspicion. Because I posted a little porn. Like it wasn't nothing like serious, but I guess that goes against the guidelines. So they had to, be like, no. They took me away for, but our bitch is back, bitch. How y'all doing? Hope everybody feeling good and great and all that shit. You put your trust in a nigga, dumb bitch. That fork ass nigga ain't shit. You put your trust in a nigga, dumb bitch. That fork ass nigga ain't shit. Oh, you forgave him, ho? Them silly ho. That nigga don't mean you no good. Oh, you forgave him, ho? Them silly ho. That nigga don't mean you no good. Don't trust no nigga, no. Hey, so let me tell y'all something. Don't be getting on in your feelings, my mans out there. It's a song. Just like bitches ain't shit but hoes and true. Maybe I'll do that one next because that's my shit too. Like we listen to ratchet music around this motherfucking real shit. And I love motherfucking Kaya. I had to recircle that shit around one more motherfucking time. So don't get in your feelings. It's a fucking song. Relax. All right? But anyway, so today is Sex Tip Tuesday. Bitch. Sex Tip Tuesday. Bitch. I was watching an interview with Funky Dineva, and he was on there with Carlos King. And he talked about his relationship with his dad. And as y'all know, if you don't know, Funky Dineva is a gay man, a black gay man. And so Carlos asked him, like, what was his relationship like with his dad? Like as far as like when he told him that he was gay. Right. And so why don't y'all listen to this real quick?
And on holidays. And then when I was about 14 years old, I think in the 10th grade, I moved in with my dad permanently until I went off to college.
What was your relation like with your father?
So my father was a provider beyond measure. My father probably was the best provider that any family could ever want. He prided himself in that because my father grew up dirt poor in rural Mississippi. His father, wasn't present or whatever. So, he, I think operated in survival mode. As it relates to being bonded with one another, that didn't exist. Having an emotional connection, that didn't exist. My father couldn't tell you my favorite things to eat, my friends, my favorite colors, what I like to do. It just, like many black men from the South, that just come from nothing. Affection and being loving, it just was a luxury that they were not afforded coming up. And I guess they did not know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, he was there, he was present, he, provided. But as far as him and I like being connected, and me being like, Dad, this is what's going on, or us talking, or him like picking me up from school and taking me to McDonald's to get a Happy Meal, those things didn't happen.
Did you guys ever have conversation about you being gay? Did you ever come out to him?
Yeah. So it's so funny, being black, you automatically assume that your father is going to be the one who has the issue and that your mother is going to be the one that coddles you. And it was the other way around. I'll never forget, I was about maybe like 23, 24, 25, somewhere in there. My mom had known for 2 years, and he and my stepmom were in the living room. And, we were having a larger conversation, and I told him. And he looked at me and he said, "You didn't even have to tell me that." He was like, I watch those white people on MTV. I see what they do to their kids. He was like, what do you think of me? And he said, even if you were a serial killer, you're still my son. I have to love you. And then he took it a step further, mind you, this non-emotional black man, and he said to me, you've been walking around all these years carrying a burden that was mine to carry for you.
The one thing I liked about that, Quentin, he also go by Quentin Q, that's his real name, I'm assuming, that, you know, he was gave an explanation, because shit needs to be explained. Everything isn't just black and white, especially as it relates to sexuality as black people. A lot of shit was taken from us as we came here. Or I know some of y'all black people say y'all are native to America. Okay, so you already was here. So if you was already in there, they'll put you in the change or whatever the shit. Our ancestors, right? So when they did that, they devalued our family. So the family structure was fucking destroyed through the violence that was put on us, and also with the, you know, the fair skinned people being inside and the black people being outside. I would like to think that they're unless it was some real sellouts like that really like bought into the, you know, the slavery shit, and I guess they feel like they done came up because they're in the house, but you still getting treated like shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to believe that it wasn't like a serious divide, you know, amongst like the chocolates and the vanillas. You know, that's just what I would like to think. However, we cannot escape the fact that our family structure was destroyed. They took families, put them on the auction block. You going over there, the mother going over there, the daddy going over there, then the kids going over here. So there is no family dynamic. And if it was, they destroyed it. It was all purposely fucking done. Purposely fucking done. And also with the fear of being enslaved and your family structure undone, like how the fuck can you even wrap your mind like around it, really? You understand? Like, you really got to put yourself in those shoes, like really trying to go back and think, like, and see all of the horrors that they went through. So now he was explaining, because that his dad was born in 1940. So of course, like, the family structure was like, it was to the shits. Like, really, you know what I'm saying? People are trying to make a living. You know, they're not giving you no jobs. If they do, they shitting on you. You know, you coming home, you still living below the poverty level, because where they was trying to keep you. So to keep a family afloat, like to have this happy, loving, you know, type of family, that shit was kind of out of the motherfucking window due to the fact of all the things that our ancestors was going through and continue to go on, because it's generational. Well, although when we were our ancestors were so called detached to Caucasians as their servants and building America, like we still, like, that shit still hovered over us, and it still hover over us now. So I like when he made that point, you know, about like his father being there. There was no loving and kindness, and, you know, but yet he was a provider, because a man know that he has to provide for his family. And so he said they didn't have that situation, you know, of the loving and the emotional ties that's supposed to happen, that should happen, like, within families, because of all the shit that our ancestors went through, and like, it's generational. But I'm glad that his father, like, just, you know, he took that, like, you know, okay, cool, all right, you still my son. There's nothing that I can do about that. That's your preference. That what you tried. And his father was very kind to him about him coming out and being gay. You know what I'm saying? So that was like a plus, because there are some parents that don't like, and because that's a hard pill to swallow, especially if it's a boy. Girls, you be like, yeah, I'm not really with it, but you'll be like, I'm this bitch, okay. But your son, and a lot of them be hard to come out. Like, just like, what's her name? Angela Stanton and her son. Her son is, I think he's trans. I don't know if he totally did the transformation, but I know he, looks like a woman. So I'm assuming that he may call himself a trans woman. I don't know, or maybe he dressing in drag. I don't know the actual terminology, so please forgive me, young man, woman, because you know what I'm saying. But her mother don't accept him. Her. But then on the flip side for her, the mother, she was like, I had a boy. Like, she just not. Now, I don't know where they are right now. I remember back in the day when I had, like, I think maybe like 2-3 years ago, and I remember listening to her talk about that, the mother, and she was just like, no. And there are a lot of parents who just be like on some, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't fuck with you. Another thing that he did say that I didn't put in there, so y'all have to go over there and watch the whole video, because it is very interesting. He said it's not just about him like being gay, but about his whole career on YouTube and being on, Foxhole and all this sort of shit. He also said that his like people, be family members be like, with the gay shit and all this other shit, they don't want you to be gay, but they're quick to take your money. Of course, money go out the motherfucking window. Out the motherfucking window. If you making money, like, it's unfortunate. Because we are governed by money. Like, we are governed by motherfucking money. Because you have to have money, like, just for me to have this phone, live in a hot, this box. You know what I'm saying? All this old shit to do this shit that they have created. So, of course, motherfuckers going to take your money. And then when he said that, made me think, right? Because I remember, now I don't know her whole story, but I remember T.S. Madison talking about it. I don't think her mother was so on board, because she's a trans woman. When she came out or whatnot. But then she started getting all that money. Now, I don't know. Like, this is just me, like, just looking in. I was just thinking about it. I was like, well, maybe did her mama change her money? Because, now that, that the money was flowing in. Money do change a lot of shit for a lot of motherfuckers. For real, for real. Like, it changed your whole outlook on things. I'm not saying that could be the whole thing, but I'm just saying that was a thought that popped in my head. Now, I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, because he had brought that shit up. Like, about his family, like, but they'll take my gay money. Of course, motherfuckers gonna take money. That's why your integrity, like, not to say that you shouldn't accept your family, because you have to. Like, we have no control, parents. I'm talking to y'all. We have no control over your child's sexual desires. But what you can do is to guide them, right? If you choose to go and experience something like that, because some gay people say, like, if they have one experience that they not gay. As a man, I'm just like, I don't know. Because I think if you dibble and dabble, I'm sure like that shit's still lying dormant inside of you. Like, you ain't really got over that. Like, because if you done put yourself to get involved in that, like, and I'm sure I'm hoping that it was pleasurable, like, that you don't totally get over that. But that's just me. And I'm not, in my brain, but I'm not gay, and I never, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but that's just what I think, right? So, but parents, we have no control. We can guide them. The one thing, especially when your child starts to, like I said, it all starts at home. Soon as your kid, now some people, let me back on up. Some children, I do believe, are born gay. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that that's possible. But also in my findings and my research that I have done with gay people that's black, a lot of them they were sexually assaulted. They was, they was raped or molested, like, as a child or as a teenager or something, by some nasty, sneaky, freaky, creepy ass motherfucker. And then because of that swayed them in that direction. Now, mind you, there's some people that are gay. But we can't, but the way that you control it is by talking to your children as soon as you have them. There's nobody who touches you. Nowhere. And my job, you have to put in their head, like, look, my job as a parent is to take care of you. That's my job. At all levels. I don't care what somebody tell you. Don't even worry about it. Mama, God, I take care of you. That's my job. Let me take care of you. I don't care what nobody say to you. You know what I'm saying? So you start, that's first. And then as they become teenagers, they start to experiment with drugs, because that's going to happen too. We're not going, or alcohol. You have to tell them you have to always be in control of your own mind. Be in control. You don't want to be so like out of it. You young. You don't even know what a fucking friend is. Just because somebody always agreeing with you, that don't mean that they're your motherfucking friends. Friendship takes time. Like, it's just not something like, I mean, but sometimes you can't meet somebody like this. You know, there's, what the fuck is the phrase? What's the phrase? God damn it, it's right there. Something to the rule, exception to every rule. But you have to be careful. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers who be setting your motherfucking ass up. They probably been at home getting whatever they getting at home. Now they trying to do that shit to you. While you out of your motherfucking mind. So you have to tell them that. Be aware. Pay attention to people. The way motherfuckers move. Motherfuckers too motherfucking friendly. Look, I always see shit. And I guess it's because, you know, I've been in this in that sex industry. And I believe it's because of that. And I see so much shit. Right? It just be like right in your face where somebody else may not really be paying attention. Or maybe it is, I don't know. But I know that I always see shit that motherfuckers be doing, especially DL shit. So I seen this one dude. So my son, I used to take him to get his hair cut. Because I had this dude who used to like me, who was cut my son's hair for like 3 years, you know what I'm saying, for free. And this dude was in there talking about, I guess both of them had went to prison. And they both have been there for a long time, from what I understand. So they tell their little stories, whatever, and everybody just sitting back just listening. And I don't know if they were trying to glorify it. I don't know what the angle was, but they was having conversations about the shit. And then, it's a whole bunch of guys in it, and I'm the only female in there. So I'm just, you know, looking. Why the dude walked by and did some shit like this to the back of the dude's ear? Like, that's some gay shit, bitch. I see that shit. Bitch, I saw that. Bitch, I saw it. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what ain't that, but I'm just saying, I just be seeing some shit from being, and I'm telling you, from being in the sex industry, bitch, like my eyes are so fucking open, because you have to always be, you know, aware and paying attention to shit. So the sex tip is, bitch, if your child is brave enough to come out to you and tell you that, like, and so many others, just accept them. There's nothing you can do. That's their sexual preference. That's what they choose. That has nothing to do with you. You have to put that in your mind as a parent. Now, he also said that he thought that it was going to be his mother who was accepting, but his mother didn't. It took her a minute to come around. Because it can be either way. Like, because, you know, don't know really, like, for real, as a boy, I believe that. Well, for me, nah, not really. But if that was, like, I just have to eat that. Like, you have to accept that. You know what I'm saying? So, but you also have to teach your children to be able to protect themselves, because, like I said, my research shows that 95% of the people that are gay, that's black, were sexually assaulted in some way. For real, for real. Now, and then the other 5, like, I think that they just really was born gay. Because I've seen that too. So anyway, so that's the sex tip for the day. Acceptance. Because it has nothing to do with you. Take you out of the equation. Ain't got nothing to do with you. But anyway, y'all know my name is Real. I'm intimacy coach / seduction with the service called Seductive Art. And on August 19th, I'm on my way there. I'll be there soon. Coming to the home team, which is in Flint, Michigan. I'll be having my Seductive Art workshop at my sister's boutique called Get High Heels. By the way, I've made up her name, because she was doing shoes, and now she do shoes and clothes. So I'll be having it there. So ladies, please come. There's no tickets sold. You pay when you come in. It's only $15. It's ladies' night. We're gonna get into some things. It's a very intimate space, so we won't be able to do. There won't be no dancing. So I'll do a little something. Just a little something. But we're gonna focus on the dialogue. You can go to my blog, and all the information is there. What's on the topic? There's also wine will be served. I'm gonna be giving out giveaways every hour, as well as there'll be some shopping for my brand, Real Nice by Real, as well as for my sister's shop, from her store, her boutique, at a discount price. So y'all come through. You know what I'm saying? Something that women love to do, and we love to talk. So let's get into some things. And also, y'all know I'm an author. The title of my book is called Quickie. It's 7 short erotic stories. Read while you fuck while you read. As well as, like I just mentioned, I'm a designer. Today, my brand is Real Nice by Real. I have some swimwear that I'm selling on Etsy, as well as my tees that is inspired by Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. And I got They Not Like Us. It's all hand done, hand painted. And I jeweled the us part because, honey, we are the Jews. We are the original people. Like the ha! You know what I'm saying? So go over there and get that. And if I resonate with you, you know what to do. Please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And for those who have subscribed thus far, thank you. And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be conscious, be aware, be focused. Black people, be black and proud, be humble, be kind, be a great listener, be great at what you're great at. Did I say kind? Yes. Be patient. Be aware. Be a part of your motherfucking community. Be about your motherfucking money. Be well mentally. The big 5. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally well. I find if you work on those 5 things, while you are on this earth as it rotates, that you will be all right. Like for real, because it's an inner thing. We're not talking about all this material bullshit that, because they'll make you love their wealth and make you hate yourself, bitch. Let's get focused. Be all these great things, because all we doing, be opinionated, be boisterous, all these great things. And in the midst of you doing all these, because what we do, we are connected to the Most High. And who's the Most High? The Creator. God, Allah, whatever y'all want to call it, Jehovah, same thing. Same principle. We are in high frequency to God. And in the midst of you doing all that, don't you fold, don't you think twice just because you're around somebody else. Don't you change. And that is, you always be you. Because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night. Peace.